Hey, welcome on this demo of Scribvet. I'm going to show you how the app works. Now, I'm going to show you the desktop version, but keep in mind, this is exactly the same as the mobile app. Both have exactly the same features and the interface will be exactly the same. So we are on the recorder. So when you have an exam, you would just open your mobile phone, open the app, and then click this button here to start recording what you are saying during the exam. Now, for this specific case, I'm going to use a pre-recorded exam. So I'm just going to click upload audio and add my file. So as we can see, this exam is 11 minutes long and I have a few options. So I can just create my note just by clicking this button. But in this case, let's see what options do we have. So we can add a custom title for the note, otherwise it's going to be generated by the AI. You can choose a template you want. So for example, SOAP note, client callback, post-operative report, etc. I'm just going to keep the SOAP note template. You have the option to use normals or not. So it's going to pre-populate the note with default values. You can uncheck that if you don't want it. For this demo, I'm going to keep it. The language is English, and as for the content, I'm going to keep things by default, but you can customize how you want your note to be. So select options and create note, and then we're going to wait a few minutes for the note to be transcribed. All right, my note has been generated. So I'm going to zoom a little bit so you can see. So we have subjective, objective, assessment plan, and as you can see, you have pre-made values like weight, temperature, etc. So in case you don't want those, you can just click regenerate, uncheck normals, and it's going to remove that. Okay, now with the normals off, only what is mentioned during the exam will be transcribed here in your SOAP note. Now, if I want to edit this note, then I can just easily edit things directly. So for example, I want to remove this line. I can put this, for example, in bold if I want that to be important. So you can edit the note however you want. It's super easy. You can change the title here. So by default, the AI is going to generate one, but you can change it anytime. You can listen to the audio recording. You can also download it. And as I showed earlier, you can regenerate the note. If you don't want this template or anything, you have all the same options. You can share it, send it by email or print it. And one new feature that was added recently is to have the Scribvet assistant. So let's say you have this note and you need to send like a client recap. So obviously you're not going to send this. This is way too long. So you can ask the assistant anything and it's going to do it for you. So for example, you can ask it to rewrite the note with a different tone or add some details, but you can also ask it to generate a client email. So let's try that. So generate a client communication email to summarize this exam, keep it short and simple. And then when we click ask, then it's going to write it for us. And you can easily copy it or send it as email, etc. And it's going to use your own name and clinic name if you define that in the settings. So that's pretty much how the app works. Then you can access all your notes here. They will all be here. You can search for a previous note and then you can just, there is no limit of storage. So your note will stay there anytime and you can access them however you want. So that's pretty much how Scribvet works. So it's really, really handy to avoid all the paperwork and stuff like that. Instead of writing everything manually, you can just ask the AI to do everything you need. So that's it for this video. If you have any suggestion, feedback, or anything, you can ask me anytime, either in the comments or at contact@scribvet.com. And that's it. Have a great day.